shot the concert footage for Peter Murphy earlier this year, in fact February, at the RPM Club in Toronto. I reviewed the gig. It caught me totally by surprise, and my editor Mark Keege and I were both excited about what we saw on videotape and what I had seen the night before. We put together a great review of the concert, and this is how I saw Peter Murphy and reviewed it when Christopher Ward came to visit the Rock Flash desk in February of 1987 over at the old building. Earlier this week, you interviewed a very interesting gentleman by the name of Peter Murphy. How did you find him in the interview?
I found him actually very easygoing. There was almost an innocence about the man, which is surprising when you consider all that he's been through.
Did he remind you of anybody?
Specifically, no. I mean, he had a great face, though.
In concert, he has picked up the stylish crown discarded by Ziggy Stardust and Aladdin Sane.
Okay, all right, I could see that, yeah.
On Thursday night, I was given a real treat at the RPM Club here in Toronto. A packed house of over 1,000 people caught Peter Murphy and his band, and it ranks as one of the best concerts I've seen over the last 12 months, and certainly in the top 10 concerts over the last 3 years. It was very, very, very good. It was theatrical, energetic. The band was incredibly tight. He didn't let up. He played the lights really, really well. He satisfied the old guard, the old Baha's fans. He played She's in Parties and Kick in the Eye, so that those Baha's fans went nuts. For the new fans, he played almost all his new albums, Should the World Fail to Fall Apart, and a lot of that stuff is just gorgeous and moody. And he also included stuff from his new EP, Blue Heart, including the song The Light Pours Out of Me. And here it is, The Light Pours Out of Me, live, 90 seconds of it, from last Thursday night, and what a treat it is. Take a look. It was a stunning concert, and one thing was evident. Peter Murphy is here to stay, and in a big way. Long live Peter Murphy, Baha's is dead.
When the band Bauhaus was at their height, they had some of the most fiercely loyal fans ever. So much so that when Peter Murphy, lead singer of the band, did a show in Toronto, the Bauhaus fans turned up in droves.
Strange, because that gothic group disbanded years ago, and Peter's gone on and done a project called Dally's Car. Most recently, he's released a solo album called